Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Monster Train Run 1, Episode 2. So, in our last episode, we built up a pretty impressive deck here so far. I think it's going pretty well. We are going off of this rail hammer that we got at the beginning. That we get 4 extra stacks of armor every time we get any armor. And we are abusing that to heck and back here. Mainly with our steel workers here. Normally they give themselves 5 armor, but now they're giving themselves 9 armor, and we've got them buffed up. We've got our welder helper imps to give us more armor, and now we have this spell that gives us armor and shuffles people around, and our champion, every time he kills someone, gets armor. So it's very armor focused build here. But I think we can do even better. So we have a choice to make here. Now on this side, we Hellvent lets us get another card duplication. That's always nice. But on here, the Pyre remains. We're only 5 short of our max health, so most of that would be wasted, and the artifact, while potentially, game-changing, could also be kind of useless. It's kind of a crapshoot with the artifacts. Over here, however, extra coins, 2 more useless cards that we can purge, and buffing up even more units. I like this, because that big guy is in need of even more buffs. So I'm going to go this side. I'm going to get that. Alright, so we did determine that we no longer need our final train stored, so goodbye, good sir. And also, again, the torches I'm not too sure about. Because more and more, the restores are still pretty nice. But the torches are not quite beefy enough to start killing backliners, because as we go further, the backliners are going to start having more than 2 hit points. So we're not going to be able to just ice them with a single torch, and we're going to have to deal with them in other ways. But now we have 320 gold and a Merchant of Steel. Ooh. Interesting. Now, Endless is an interesting one for the Imp. We put Endless. So essentially, normally when you play a monster and it goes on the field, if it gets killed, it's gone. That's it. No more for that battle. Obviously, you get them back. But Endless means that when they get killed, that means they get put back on top of your deck, and you can draw them next turn and cast them next turn. Which also means that their summon ability hits again. So if we give this welder helper, this little guy, Endless, and stick him in the front just as a gigantic, annoying speed bump, that would, and then, because if they eventually wear him down and kill him, who cares? We get him back the next turn, and he costs 1, and then he gets his summon abilities twice again. So this just makes this guy like the infinite speed bump. Endless for you, my friend. Now for our chonk boys here, Rage 7 would... Rage is better on some of that. I mean, we could give you Heartstone, but more and more we have tons of defenders, so we don't need extra health on a unit. I mean, we could make the welder helper even just beefier and more annoying. We could just make him that much more, or actually no, give him the Rage Stone, because Rage decays, but when we recast him, it resets. Yes, the little angry speed bump will now start doing a lot of damage. We can put the Heartstone on our... Actually, the Shard Channeler might be good in case they have effects that they can get sweep cards that will hit the backline, and that will help him survive any sweep enemies. We've got 200 gold. Let's re-roll, see what else, because we still want to upgrade my big guy. Ooh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Give you multi-strike. And then give you some more health and attack power. And then would anybody spikes? I mean, I could have given spikes to the little guy, but Yeah, spikes on him not worth the cost of entry. But still, we got our units pretty well sorted here. I am happy with this shop. So I don't think we're going to need any more Merchants of Steel, not unless we get any new units, but I don't think we're going to be getting too many more units, or we don't want more units. Alright, the Harpy's Guard. Non-boss enemies get multi-strike. That can be dicey. Gain Rage 2. Yeah, Rage 2 with multi-strike, if this guy triggers, that can balloon out of control, so no thank you. I will sit this one out. The random artifact does not entice me enough. Always good to check who you're going to be dealing with here. Alright, so now this guy has sweep. This is why I'm glad we gave that other unit some protection here. Which is actually really good, because we can put our prince behind the steel worker. The prince is still going to get smacked in the face occasionally and get angry for that. Yes. Do we want to set up upstairs, though? I might want to set up upstairs. This is better if it has a turn to cook. I think I'm going to give the regen to my guy because he's going to keep gaining armor. Obviously, the restore 30 health doesn't do anything, but what else are we going to use our mana for? And I don't want to consume this yet because this is a one and done. So I'd rather save that for when I really, really need it. It'll shuffle back into my deck and eventually show back up again. Alright. Alright, so now we have our angry little guy here. But we also don't have a way to... Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you down here. We're going to put our chump blocker here. And yeah, I want him in the front, and I want him to eventually die so I can recast him. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to kill the loot fairy. If one of these restores was a thing, I mean, even if we drew a direct damage, she's now got 3 hit points, so we couldn't hit her with that. So she's going to get away. Luckily, she doesn't steal the money from us. It's just we lose the opportunity to get that. Yeah, these guys are just doing their thing. We'll just give you more regen just because we can. Yeah, because that guy has sweep, he can hit the backliners nice and easily. Alright, yeah, I think we're just going to put Big McLarge Huge upstairs. We can pair him with the steel worker later, but right now he'll be fine by himself. He'll be perfectly fine. Oh, and our guy's going to heal up for getting the kill there. Perfect. Alright, extra armor for the kill. March of Shields. Ah, yes, our Shard Channeler can go here to buff up here spikes. Oh, that's the other thing. Instead of we could put the Chonky Welder Helper up here. I guess we do have one too many units. I mean, he's a 1666 with double sets of armor that he procs, so honestly, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. If I lose somebody, oh, actually, there's two room for 2 down here. In that case, we might want to, yeah, we can put this guy up here. We can put this guy down here, rather, and we can put the armor up here so he can just cook more armor. Yeah, why not? Double chonk here. I still want this guy in the front so he can eventually die and be expendable. As for you, I want you doing more damage so you can get more kills. And yeah, see, this is why I'm glad I gave the health upgrade to my shard channeler, because otherwise this 3 would have just killed them straight out. Who do I want to move to the front and give more armor to? I mean, if they're already in the front, that just gives them more armor. There, just more armor for you, my friend. Yeah, there's that sweep attack, getting rid of the backliners nice and early. Okay, now we can get Steelworker up here. He's already dying. He's dying. Who needs to be topped off hit point wise? You're fine, you're fine. You could use a restore. You could use a restore. And actually you could use a restore just to heal back some of that sweep damage. Alright, gets the slay bonus. Now the tricky thing about this guy is that he gets stealth, which means for 8 rounds my guys cannot attack him, which is kind of problematic. It's a thing. Let me think. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna march a shields you to bring you to the front. We're gonna regen you because you actually have hit points worth regenning. I'm gonna. Does anyone else need to be capped off at all? You kind of do, but not really. So I'll just get the extra regen for you. All right. They're gonna kill this whole floor, but that's okay. But now they're back at it. You know what? I should have kept him in the front because we would have done more damage. But now our infinite unit is back in our hand here. Although granted, that's not helpful because this floor is full. We don't have the room to play him on either of the floors, unfortunately. But that's okay. We're gonna beat the boss anyway. Steel Enhancer. For you. And torch. Alright. Yeah, thankfully their stealth wears off and they don't keep getting it extra on every floor. Alright, excellent. Impish Scholar could bring that. Oh, sacrifice an imp. So if we're kind of done with that guy and want him to come back, yeah, soak up some stuff, blow him up for 50, and then yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Ooh, restoring retreat's good too, because that lets you overload floors with units. Like you can put more people on a floor by summoning them on a floor that has capacity and then descending them. They can enter a floor that doesn't have enough capacity, and it'll still allow it. Definitely going for that. Okay, yeah, we're done. Merchant of Trinkets is interesting, but we're not going to have enough gold even with this thing here. Although, Pyre Health, Merchant of Magic. Yeah, we actually kind of want to go over here. We still might not be able to hit the Merchant of Trinkets properly, though, because most trinkets are like 200. And even with the gold bonus here, I'm not going to be able to do that. All right, you know what? Let's go over here. Maybe the concealed caverns will have something really tasty for us. Aha! So we can offer wealth or health. Actually, since we're about to heal ourselves from the pyre, heck yeah. Oh, well, they only needed 5 things. 50% chance to apply dazed when an okay. That dazed makes it so they don't attack on that first turn. So useful. Doesn't really synergize, but it's just helpful altogether because we basically get a free shot on the first floor. And now that we took some extra damage, we can heal that back up to full. And with our meager 90 gold, let's see what we can afford here. Oh, we don't have enough for holdover. I love holdover. It's when you cast that spell, it gets put back on the top of your draw pile, so you basically get to play it every round. That's unfortunate that we missed out on the holdover. We could do restoring retreat to heal it for 20 and then descend it for cheaper. Might be a smarter thing to do. Though I don't know, we have a lot of healing already. We could just actually buff a torch. That would allow us to kill a beefier backliner with this one. And then for Emberstone, Awake probably the better answer here. Just because it's expensive. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, this is our next Midway boss, Fell the Wings of Light. Alright, they're gonna fill up my hands with Scourge cards, so it's gonna be junk that penalizes me if I don't spend mana to cast it. They also get to start with out with these statues to act as just sort of like a no attacker tanks. But that's okay. These guys aren't going to be doing too much damage. So here's what we're going to do. Alright, I can't cast my Demon Fiend and deal with this thing too. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my Hornbreaker Prince here. We will have a proper defender for him soon, as in next turn. But we will get rid of this thing. We're going to play one of our Steelworkers up here. And then we're going to give you March of Shields, just to give you a little bit more armor here. Just to get your rage up here. Yeah, that guy that backliner. Yeah, these guys they add these things to me. So like my hand is just constantly going to be filled with these dang things. Husk Hermit, sweet. That solves our problem back here. All right, so here's what we do. Yeah, we plop the Husk Hermit here. And then I think I still want my guy in the front. So we're going to put you right here. We can always implode you later just so we can resummon you. But that will give my guy a ton of armor. And then for you, yeah, let's cast this so it doesn't hurt us. For Chonk Boy, yeah, I still want him in the front, but I can cast him behind him and give him the extra armor. But that way, his spikes are the one that the enemies are railing against. All right, so he's down to 1 hit point. But our sweep guy is going to take care of the backliners so they don't keep adding junk to my hand. She'll occasionally add stuff to my hand regardless. We could Restoring Retreat and descend the Chonky Welder just to add more damage to this floor, but I kind of want this guy... I want to save room. So, we're going to put our Steelworker here. Let's get rid of the junk, so it doesn't hurt my pyre. Yeah, he's going to make it to my pyre, but he's going to do 1 damage to it. And that's okay. At the end of the day, I'll survive. Oh wait, no, he's gonna die to the spikes. Never mind. Okay, Shard Channeler, I think is the correct answer here. And then Steel Enhancer for our champion, because again, we want him getting kills. It's too bad we don't quite have enough to ice you, because I want him to start getting kills to get the free armor. Yeah, he's gonna die anyway. Anybody in need of actual healing? You technically kind of do. For 1 hit point? Alright. Eventually I'll wear down that statue. Yeah, he's almost dead, but he'll die to the spikes. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to impressive this guy to knock 50 hit points off of this guy so our champion can get the kill. That way you can get the extra armor. We can Ultimate Penance you. Yeah, it's unfortunate we can't... yeah, you're not going to be able to get 2 kills, unfortunately. But you will get poked, so that will make you angry. So that's good. We could actually just kill you straight up, so you don't do any damage to his armor. Yeah, that works. All right, and here's our welder imp again, which we can now resummon. Give our champion even more armor, and he gets a fresh set of rage, so he can help out with the damage. Steel Enhancer for you, and that takes care of all 3 of them. Now. Yeah, you're not gonna have enough to burn through that, so you're not gonna get a kill, but that's okay. Now we could Restoring Retreat somebody here. Like we could Restoring Retreat the Chonky Imp here. That would just add up more damage to this floor. Wouldn't be a bad idea, because right now he did his job, so yeah, let's Restoring Retreat you. Now we are over capacity here, which is fine, actually. And that takes care of all of them. Alright, now we have Big McLarge Demon Dude. If we had another Restoring Retreat, we could put it, but no, I'm going to put him up. Of course it comes at the same time as that. Pyre takes 5 damage. You know what? I can accept 5 damage. Just in case we need the extra bodies here. I'll take the 5 damage. Finally get rid of that dang statue. Alright, we almost can kill her on the first floor. We can probably kill her on the first floor here. If we, well, hang on. Let me think. What's going to be more damaging? Blowing him up for 50 immediately or letting him wail on her every round? Might actually be more damage to let him wail. I do want to put this on. Oh, she's got 9 times 2. That's enough to kill him outright. So extra regen isn't actually going to help him. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to sacrifice. Yeah, you know what? Let's sacrifice Chonky Boy, because we can play him. And actually, that was enough. That was the correct answer. Because now she dies. So we didn't need to play the Chonky Boy. I should have just kept that. But she has she's got over 1,000 hit points, so you need to be prepared. Alright, gets that. Now she's going up against the Chonk Master, but of course Chonk Master says no. Ah! Oh, that Chonk. Both of our imps are really good for, oh man, Channel Song. That's really good, especially if we can draw our demon or double in armor. Alright, both of these are kind of disgusting. I'm gonna play Channel Song only because of the base stats and the attacks. I'm gonna go for Channel Song here. For the, do we want more cards? Not really. Yeah, I think more room on each floor might be useful. We could squeeze in some extra guys, pick up another unit. At some point. Okay, so we can do Pyre Healing plus Duplication. That would give us another dude. Over here, more enhanced. Yeah, we've already enhanced our people like crazy, so I think this is the correct answer. Heal up our Pyre. Let's Concealed Caverns first, just in case. See what our random event here is. You pass the train graveyard. Notice several of your fallen allies. Within the beast of the gnarled steel eye now extinguish pyre shards. Even further inside the rubble, you can make out some last protected treasures. Perhaps if we were to relight the pyre shards using some of our own. Ah, dang it! I should have done this first because I'm going to take pyre damage. Let's see. Heartless. Oh no, we want blood for blood. When your pyre kills a unit, restore 5 pyre health. Interesting. Heartstone. Upgrade a unit with that. Oh! So here's the thing. We get the Heartstone. We can put that on a unit that already is chonky and then duplicate it. We can, yeah, we don't have to obey the restrictions here. So if we were to... Now, who to chonkify? I want to give it to the Husk Hermit. Although, giving it to the Demon Fiend's pretty good too. But no, the Husk Hermit, in case we run into Spikes. Spikes would be his downfall. So we're going to make you beefier. And then we can duplicate the Husk Hermit. Unless there's a spell that I want to duplicate. Not really. I think duplicating our triple buffed Husk Hermit here is the correct answer. These guys can just shred any backlines. And of course we get to upgrade our champion. So now we can do Multi-Strike 2, which gives us 12 times 3, or Wrathful 2, which makes you angrier when you get hurt, get more armor, but also boost your base attack. And you can also boost your base health. And this is tricky. I think we have so many tanks that it makes more sense for us to do Multi-Strike. So we can get Slayer, and occasionally if we get hit by spikes or sweep attacks, you'll just get angry on that run. So yeah, Brawler. Alright, Mark of Invasion. Okay. What are, let's see, Wilt Wings. Deal 5 damage to the front enemy unit. So it would fill the first 2 floors of our train with this. That might be a little dicey, but we could also just take that and I mean, it's 400. I think we do it. I think we do it. Because we get one more, after this fight, we're going to get one more set of shops and other goodies before the final boss. So we'll have a chance to actually spell it. Oh yeah, and all the dazed. I forgot about the dazed. Oh yeah, we can just harvest you up like crazy. Like so much harvesting. Yeah. We could also Welder Helper you, but also Demon Fiend you, but Demon Fiend in the back. And then eventually Welder Helper, but Demon Fiend now. Now, this guy sticking around is going to give me crap cards too, so we're going to have to deal with him at some point, but not this turn. Man, 12 times 3, you get to kill all 3 of them. And you'll harvest yourself up. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We could put you down here on the bottom. Because I'd love to do 55 times 2 to you. Yeah, it's 110 damage to you. Yeah, I think this is... And then all these guys, we're just going to chew through them. We just need a little extra blocker here. Paunch, paunch. Now, we're going to need some sort of blocker. All right, good. Chonky boy in to save the day. Yeah. Now, 19 armor. We got 20 damage coming in. You are going to slay... Yeah, you should be good here. Alright, good. Yes, you do survive that. Now, who's in my deck here? Because I can channel song somebody really good. And this enhances it for the rest of the fight. Let's get rid of the self-mutilation. Let's get the Husk Hermit in here, because that's going to deal with all the annoyances down here. And yeah, let's channel song. Oh, my other Husk Hermit. And it gets disgusting. Yeah, you're going to go back there. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the state of affairs right now. And that's getting him just good and pissed off. And with that, we dealt with the invaders. Oh, total annihilation. I love it. And this is even without our things here. All right, let's get a steel worker in front of you. You, We might want to descend one of these steel workers at some point. actually might be a smart idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Shard Channeler down here for now. It's going to do absolutely, although if we descend somebody, it doesn't actually, yeah. All right, so you're good and pissed off enough. We'll put you in the front here. Yeah, I guess we can Shard Channel here. I don't want to sacrifice an imp just yet. I do want to get you healing a little bit, because you did take some HP damage before you got all that armor on. That 50% putting in some work here. All right, so there's that restoring retreat. Oh, here we go. So we restoring retreat our guy here, and then we March of Shields him to the front. That is the correct answer here. Unfortunately, I didn't. I don't have my Shard Channeler there. But that would be the smartest play here. Yeah, that would have been so much better. But yeah, let's restoring retreat. And then March of Shields. Steel Enhancer for our champion. And I think we're good. We'll get our little imp, our Speedbump will be our savior for this middle floor as far as defense goes. And if we get that healing descent, we can descend our shard guy. Oh, they keep coming in dazed. I love it. All right. Hey, restoring retreat. We can send you down. And yeah, we can awake you to heal you up. Yeah, we put in a fair amount of work here. Okay, so here's our speed bump. We might as well play our speed bump. And then Wildwood Sap. I'm anticipating a good fight with the boss, so we'll get you regenning just to improve your viability. We'll also Steel Enhance our double swinger. Burn you. And yeah, I guess it'll make him up to the 3rd floor, but this floor will just eat him alive. And he gets dazed for the first round. Now, so he's got Trample and Relentless. That's not a problem, because we've got a pretty beefy frontline unit. Yeah, we don't want a March of Shields, actually. We're just going to hit you with a... Yeah, that's about all I really need. Takes care of that. Yeah, we are just pounding the crap out of him here. He will kill our frontline tank, but die in the process, which is fantastic. All right, we got our 50. We got our bonus reward, 400 gold, plus more unit drafts. Battering ram. Deal damage to the frontline enemy equals to 4 times the amount of armor on a friendly unit. That's... how can we not? How can we not? For this one... I don't know. I don't want another one of these. Sting spells? Sting spells are 0-cost spells that deal 5 damage to the front. This is just going to kind of gum up our deck, and we don't need another Awake. I'm going to skip it and get the 10 gold for it. You don't always have to take the card reward. All right, final in between here, and we've got Merchant of Magic, duplicate and unstable, or yeah, we don't need to heal. We don't need more money. Yeah, this is the side to go on. We still have some more junk we can trim. Not the boosted torch. I will keep the boosted torch. But these little torches are not worth it. All right, let's see what we can do for buffing a spell. Magic power and consume. That actually is pretty good for one of the restores, because that'll get it out of our deck after we use it once. Because I don't want Battering Ram to go away. Upgrade a spell for Permafrost. This basically lets it sit in our hand until we're ready to use it. That actually would be really good for Battering Ram, because having this ready to go the moment that we need it for a big damage hit would be a good thing. So I want it to just basically, once we draw it, it'll sit in our hand. It won't get discarded until we're ready to drop the nuke. Also, I think, yeah, let's make it cheaper. And then we've got money. Let's re-roll here. Remove consume and cost 1 extra. Oh geez, we could channel song, but we kind of want channel song to go away, because once we draw all of our units, it's useless. So we don't want that. Yeah, we could do that to Wildwood Sap, and then buff it to bring it. Actually, hang on. What happens if we? Okay, we can't buff the increase on that. Fair enough. All right, so yeah, let's buff our Wildwood Sap to keep coming back. For magic power, I mean, we could just make a big nasty torch here. That's not actually a bad idea. And you know what? We could make Awake cost less. Even less. Make it cost 1 every time we draw this thing. Alright, now we can't re-roll again. Now, let's take a look at our... yeah, we can do... Well, hang on. Let's take a look at the Merchant of Trinkets. Conserve between turns. Ah, see, had I taken that thing, I would have taken that, but that's now useful. +3 magic power. That's actually not that useful to me because I don't have a lot of direct damage spells. But conserving between turns, that's actually not too bad. I'm going to take that. We could re-roll, but I don't think we'll have enough. So I think the rest of our money will be spent purging a card. So we can get rid of one more useless card. One of these vanilla restores can go. And I bought everything here. So that's all of that. All we have left is to duplicate something. Ooh, do I want to duplicate Battering Ram? That could be a thing. I could also duplicate like our infinite imp, and just sort of make combine that with the yeah, actually let's duplicate the little imp, and then just get use that to double stack armor, and then we can blow it all up with Battering Ram when we're good and ready for it. I think that is the correct answer here. And hey, more speed bump blockers is always a good thing. Alright, I think that's all the upgrades we're going to get, so on to the final boss. Now, this boss's thing is friendly units enter with sap, and they apply sap. So they basically make our units hit less hard, which actually kind of hurts our multi-strike people a bit more. So it's going to be a little bit more of a slog. But I think we have enough healing to make it to survive here. But we'll see. All right, so this guy, whenever a unit dies, he gets armor, so we have to be careful of that. All right, we're not going to be able to... actually, the Husk Hermit will be able to... Yeah, we want a Husk Hermit here on the bottom. We also want the Steelworker here on the bottom. Or actually, no, we want our champion down here on the bottom. We want the Husk Hermit behind him. Yeah, he's going to take a lot of damage. But I don't want the... I want my sweeper doing his thing. I could Welder Helper? Yeah, he's the chonky Welder Helper. The Rage will help him get his damage back up. And I can always blow up the Imp with Impressive later on. I'm going to throw the Steelworker up here. That'll get rid of him. I do kind of want a spiky guy down here, though, but I don't want my guy to die, so... Welder Helper it is. I could just blow him up right now, and that'll give me room. Because I have my other imps for more armor. As much as it sounds crazy to do that, that would give me room to play another armor guy up here. So we can start getting spikes going. I'll save it for now. Besides, our stuff holds over. Yeah, that's definitely going to be helpful in getting rid of it. Okay, we just missed the channel song here. Well, let's see who we get with channel song. Oh God, Chonky Imp, the Chonk Master here. The Speedbump, if you will. Okay, we could stick another Husk Hermit here, and then our big guy. Yeah, enters with Rage. Because he's already got 21, so the Rage is going to give him even more. You know what? I think I might March of Shields you up to the front, because I kind of want you to die eventually. I want you taking the heat here. That means... Yeah, we can get a Husk Hermit back here. And we can just buff you with like 11 billion shields. And this will be this guy will be our battering ram nuker. This is where we're going to be piling up all the shields. All right, big guy's up on the top floor, so we're going to have to do something about that. And that something is just stick this guy up here. Yeah, we kind of have to, otherwise he's going to just chew on our thing here. He is going to hit our pyre for 10, but that's okay. We could Restoring Retreat Mr. Spikes here. Because this room is that we have 2 chump blockers here. Well, we need March, we need the March one to get him to the front again. Do we want to do that? That's actually not a bad idea. Because then we have our nuke down here. Because that way the shields can keep building, and then when we're ready, we can move you up one. And that healed you for the 10 damage that you were hurt by. That's going to kill you, which is a good thing, because then we can replay you and get even more armor out of the deal. Awake. Does anyone else really need some big heals? Yes, you do. And we'll play you to consume it. Just get it out of our deck here. Yeah, it's just because he gets so much armor from me killing all those guys. It can be a little tricky here. All right. Well, there's our battering ram. We can... Yeah, we can torch you to kill you. That actually works out really well. So torch to get you. You're going to need more damage put on here. Yeah, and you come back up here. Steel Enhancer on our champion because he swings the most times. We're not ready to explode our... I mean, yeah, 444 damage if this were to be done. And this is actually all the armor, on all the armor in the units up here. Nice. All right, I think we're staying nice and stable here. Okay. Let's see. We could just battering ram you just to blow through, because it doesn't remove the armor. It's not like we're stuck like that. All right. So March of Shields. We'll let you make your way up to the front. Battering ram for big. Shard channeler. Yeah, we're gonna take some more pyre health because we're not gonna have enough to kill you. But again, the only hit point that matters on the pyre is the last one. Ooh, we unlocked the Melting Remnant. Alright, so yeah, he's going to get 2 attacks in. But hey, we still have 107 hit points on our pyre. Alright, that sap was unhelpful. But we still are pretty in a good spot here. Steel Enhancer. I mean, do I want to? Oh, I could have saved it and cast my Demon Fiend up here. If we get this guy down here, this would actually be really helpful in just letting us stack everything. Yeah, why not? Let the chonkers take a little chunk out of them. This guy could use more healing. There we go. So, yeah, 8 more damage there. I do wish I could have cast my demon guy up there, because we kind of need him. But he only got 1 hit in. Okay. Alright, we can blow up one of the guys with Impressive here. So we can recast them next turn. There's our battering ram again. I kind of want to hold it in my hand in anticipation for the boss fight, because that's when you want the actually no, we're gonna want to battering ram this wall right here. Let's torch you. You're still going to make it up there, though, which is unfortunate. Yeah, let's blow up my... I can still take the hits, it's just... Alright, yeah, let's battering ram. Oh, wait, that didn't kill him? Oh, crap. That was more damage than I would have liked them to do. Alright, final wave. So we gotta deal with this guy up here. Make sure and kill him before he makes it to the pyre. We do have our Demon Fiend. We also have our Welder here. We actually, it is done. Steel Enhancer. Yeah, we never actually got our Demon Fiend, but who cares? Alright, let's make it happen. Yeah, he's soft enough to get... So the big thing here is that he gets 3 attacks, but because we have a spikes unit in front, he's going to sort of cheese grater himself on that. And we have this first floor so packed with guys that every time he gets his attack, all of them get to attack. Alright, there goes my tank. Starting to whittle us down, but still, not too shabby. Is he going to kill the Chonker? Or is the Chonker going to get the final say here? Nope, he killed the Chonker. But hey, we got the armor buff for getting the kill with our champion. Alright, victory! And we got the Melting Remnant, which is the 5th and final clan that I haven't unlocked yet. So, yeah, that was... Now, bear in mind, this was on Covenant 0, the easiest level. Every time you go up into Covenant, it adds a new thing, a restriction, a complication, things to make it a little spicier. So if we do another one of these episodes, I'll be on Covenant 1 and go up from there. But hey, a successful run. And let's see, Imp in a Box. These are new cards that'll start showing up. Add 2 random imp cards to your hand. Interesting. Rage adds an additional damage per stack. Not bad. All right, bing. So here it tracks how many, how high up and which wins we've gotten things with. So yeah. So if you guys liked this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!